Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There is no second opinion that the survival of this planet and the humanity is dependent on the peace and the peaceful coexistence between the human and the planet. But the question is how to get that peace. That peace can be only ensured by the two fundamental things. Number one, development. Number two, justice. If we look at the justice for this to achieve the justice, the social justice is the prerequisite. Without social justice, we cannot dream the justice. If we look about on the development, and the development which can ensure inclusive development, and the model which can ensure the human development, and the human development must be the heart of all the development programs. If they will come together, then we can talk about the peace, and that peace should be the beneficial for the humanity and the beneficial for the planet, because I believe planet and the human, they are equal partner of this universe. So we have to work for a model. In this context, if we have to look at the global level, there are two very special initiatives which are, I think, which can help us to achieve these two fundamentals, development and the justice which is based on the concept of the social justice. One is Global Development Initiative and second is Global Security Initiative. If we look at separately on those both initiatives, on the development on the side, the Global Development Initiative has been designed, which I analyze this, the model, that initiative has been developed on the basic needs of the countries and the basic requirements of the countries, and it has kept human at the center of this decision making. If we look at the 9 areas of Global Development Initiatives, it talks about the climate change, and the climate change is the biggest problem of today. It is not only the development environment problem, but it is also a security problem. It talks about the development financing. If you look around the world, the debt of the world is increasing, which is more than the 300 trillion now, and world need the financing which can ensure the development. But the debt circle which has been created by some institution, the financial institutions, especially the Western financial institution, that has created a problem. So countries has been entangled in the debt. So this initiative talk about the development financing. Then this initiative talk about the connectivity. It is also, connectivity is a basic requirement. Either in talk about the physical connectivity or we talk about the digital connectivity. These initiatives talking on the both sides. Then it's talk about the food security. If we look around that, how many millions, more than 800 million people, they are the food insecure, they need the food. And if we look around other trade and development, and countries are looking the opportunities for the trade, and they want to connect with a bigger market so they can help their people to come out of the poverty trap. And there are other part of that. Then if we look around Global Security Initiative, again when I analyze this initiative, it put the human at the center, it put the planet at the center for any type of actions or the programs. If you look the 4 pillars of the Global Security Initiatives, first is talk about common. It means everyone's security must matter. It should not be like that one country's security or one person's security is more important than other country or the other person. So everybody's concern on the security must be taken care. Number 2, it must be comprehensive. This is in definition of comprehensive. It includes that we should tackle the security, not only the traditional securities, but also non-traditional security, like food insecurity, like climate change, environmental degradation, or the poverty, or the pandemic, and other type of the security threat to the humanity or the planet. We also have to take care of those security threats to the human and the planet. Number 3, coordinated or the cooperative. That's mean whatever policy making mechanism should be. It should be coordinated. All countries should be taken on the board. It should not be like that some countries take a decision and ask the rest of the world, you have to follow it. That will not work. And the worst impact of this type of the mentality or the policy framework is that now today we are facing different type of the security challenges and the peace is in danger. Number 4, sustainable security. It again means we also have to take care of the development needs of the people. That's why when I talk about the development need of the people which are focused on the human and the planet, that's why I say it's a human-centric and the planet-centric initiative. So if the two initiatives can come together, I believe we can ensure the security at the global level, because security and the peace is required at this level. We are facing multiple challenges. I think the world need to come together and join hands with each other to tackle the issue of the climate change, to tackle the issue of the food insecurity. They should work together, they should pool their resources to meet the development gap of the world. And the financial gap of the world, which is in the trillions of the dollar, right now more than the $15 trillion up to 2040, and if we take it to the further, it can increase further. And if we look at the climate change, if we don't able to tackle that problem, it will be exacerbated in the coming years. So I believe, so all countries should come together and start try to build these initiatives. It should not be confined to one country. It should be a global initiative, and as the name suggests, I think China should also ask other countries, and China is asking other countries, let's join hands to solve the problem. Let's focus on the development, let's focus on the human and the planet needs, so we can create a beautiful world, and a world where we can live with the peace with each other and we can enjoy the life. I want to conclude with one sentence. We need to keep in mind, that is my analysis from when I look at the history, army can only win war. Army cannot win development or the peace. A peace can only be won by the development and the social justice and the justice. If we are failed to provide the development and the justice and the social justice to the people and the country, then I think the dream of the peace will be compromised. That's why I suggest we need to work more on the development oriented initiatives. We need to join hands and work for a peaceful world. Thank you so much.